exclusives on Xbox hardware to the ones on PlayStation. Like, PlayStation has really good exclusives, especially this generation. Like, I love No Man's Sky. I love the Uncharted series, especially like the HD remasters. That was my first experience playing Uncharted, actually, and what a fucking experience. Oh god, that's fucking creepy. That would give me fucking nightmares in 93, man. Jesus Christ. Oh, let's kill you. You can't kill him either. Oh man, he just dang. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I just prefer the exclusives on Xbox consoles over PlayStation. I mean, it wouldn't have been like that in the 90s, let me tell you, because like I fucking love Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, all the classic reasons to own a PlayStation console, like the original PlayStation. Yeah. Oh, they won out. Like, obviously, PlayStation over Nintendo that generation. Even though the Nintendo 64, fucking fantastic console too. But I don't know, they lost me. That was the Naughty Dog got rid of Crash Bandicoot and Insomniac got rid of Spyro. Like, those series went fucking downhill really fast. Obviously, like, if you've played anything past the original trilogies of those two games, and like Crash Team Racing and Crash Bash, on the PlayStation, like if you played any of the other ones, they're mediocre at best. Just want to see if there's anything. Okay, there isn't. I don't fucking care. And then when it got to the PlayStation 2, you know, it was alright. You know, they had really good exclusives too, obviously, like God of War, fucking... Oh man, I'm looking at my game shelf right now. Oh, fuck. I forgot how many good exclusives they had. Like the Ratchet & Clank games, the Jack series, Metal Gears 2 and 3, like I haven't played through 2 and 3 all that much. Like, I'm still playing through number 2 on the Vita, but oh my god, had a lot of really good exclusive titles too, and like Grand Theft Auto and all that, right? Still, you know, but then Halo came out on the Xbox, and like that won me over a lot. That was probably like the first FPS that I played through entirely. If not that, then actually played. But then the PS3 came around, and it was like, you know, what do we have? We have the God of War series, but like, there was nothing, like a lot of really good HD remasters. I gotta hand it to them. They had fantastic HD remasters for the PlayStation 3. I still want to get a physical copy of Shadow of the Colossus, but that is the definitive version. But aside from re-releases, like, there was nothing I really wanted on the PS3. Absolutely nothing. I waited until, I think it was 2 months ago, to get a PlayStation for that very reason. Like, I wasn't willing to pay $599 US for nothing. Like, honestly, anything that I wanted, that I could have possibly wanted to play on the PlayStation 3, I could have gotten for the 360 for the exact same price, and had a much better experience with a much better controller. So that's really where Sony lost me as a, I don't want to say fanboy, but as yeah, as a fanboy. They really lost me with the PlayStation 3. To the point where I've basically sworn that, like, if I get any hardware, like modern hardware, it's gonna be the Microsoft system before the Sony system, and then Nintendo when I find it in a pawn shop or something. 360. Oh my god, can we just go over the 360? Oh my god. Like, that fucking console. Oh. Oh man. I'm still in love with that console. Fuck. I love that system. I mean, obviously, fucking fantastic third-party support. That goes without saying. But like, what else is there? Like the first-party games, like fucking all the Halos, all the Gears of War titles, Portal and Half-Life 2. Like, oh my god, what a fucking great system. The indie support that they had, like, for a time I actually felt like Microsoft was supporting indie developers a hell of a lot better than Sony, but Sony's really upped the game with the PlayStation 4 with indie developers. I gotta find the blue key card. Oh my god. Fucking love the 360. I actually have the first model, like the one that would overheat and melt the motherboard or whatever, melt the glue to the motherboard. Really proud that that thing still works. Knock on wood. But man, oh, love the 360. And then the Xbox One, honestly, aside from the fucking trouble I'd been having with, just gonna save real quick. Aside from the trouble I'd been having with fucking Insider program, I love this console. I love the controller. It's the most comfortable controller I've ever held, especially the Elite controller. Like, holy fuck, bro. Oh my god. Like, after like, okay, I wasn't legal to work in Canada until last what was it? Last March? Yeah, so I've been legal to work in Canada for over a year now, okay? But I've lived in Canada since I was a kid, right? Had no income, could not afford anything. It sucked. Oh, I found it. Okay, cool. So anyway. Losing my train of thought here. So obviously no income, and I didn't have a social insurance number either. Could not file taxes. Okay. Therefore, had not ever benefited from the holy tax refund, and I got a huge one for my first one. And like the first thing I went and bought was an Elite controller, and my god, it was worth every penny. That is honestly my favorite gaming controller ever. Totally worth the money. Totally worth the money. Actually, I gotta look into if I was. Yeah, but I didn't have a social insurance number, so like. Ah, fuck, I'm gonna have to look into that tax season. If I could have filed taxes, because I'll fix that. Like, I don't want to get in trouble. I love my country. So, oh, that's pretty disgusting, guys. Yeah, so anyway. Alright, another little rant. This time it's not video game related. Like I said, I was only in Canada last year after I finally got through all the fucking paperwork for my social insurance number and everything. Which for an immigrant is actually pretty fucking hard. And from the time that I came up here, like I came up here pre 9/11, and the paperwork you needed back then was vastly different to what you need now. And like what they were asking for was a bunch of shit that I came across, especially at the age I came across. Anyway. Motherfucker! Alright, well, at least I know where to go now. Where's that door? Anyway. What I want to rant about are these motherfuckers that can work and won't. I spent 5 years going through paperwork, trying to just be able to work, to give to my community, and just overall be a valuable member of society. And there were people I knew that just weren't willing to work. They were of age, they were totally able to. Like, the point where it started to piss me off was college. Like, going to school part-time, and then just spending the rest of the time playing games or jerking off, because, you know, college. And then complaining to me about how fucking broke they were. I lived off my mother and my fiance for fucking ages. Luckily, they were both so understanding about how I had to go through things for my paperwork. My mother knew from her having to do almost the same thing, but it was a lot easier for her, actually, because I'm not even going to get into that. It was a lot easier for my mother, let's just say that. But seeing these motherfuckers that can work, have no physical impairments, and no other reason outside of, but I am tired, and don't want to work, it bothered me so much. So honestly, I implore you, if you can work, think about the situation I just described. I was not allowed to, but I was willing to work. Think about that. Also, you won't be broke anymore, and you get to make fucking bank, yo. It's fucking great. Like, I look forward to every Thursdays. Like, every second Thursday of the month. Like, oh my god. Actually being able to buy shit for myself. Like, I've bought myself so much fucking shit that I've wanted for years and then finally could afford. Like I said, my Sega Saturn, it wasn't just because I was cheap. It was because I didn't want to ask my mom for the $50 for a game console that I wanted to collect just because, you know, I wanted to have every Sega console. Fuck no. Like, but now I can afford it. Xbox 360 on a whim. It was like, oh, it's on sale. You know what? I'll get myself an Xbox 360. Why the fuck not? Like, making money is awesome. If you can work, fucking work. Obviously, like, if you have any sort of physical impairment, if you know me personally, how understanding I am of that. I used to have like a really severe back injury too, and like my mother is physically disabled, permanently. Like she's a lot better than she used to be, but like I used to have to take care of her. Like I am more than understanding of physical impairment. If you can't work because of that, that's fine. I do not hold that against you. But if you can work and you're just too fucking lazy not to get a job, piss off. So anyway, that's my rant for like the maybe 3 people that will watch this video. Fuck, I love Doom. Oh, I gotta give a shout out to a YouTube channel. Metal Jesus Rocks. Now, if you haven't watched this guy and you're some kind of video game collector,